This is John far back. Nope. A little bit more. Yeah, I can see me. Man, it's CEO here in Premier Madden League. Season 1 of the new Madden. Week 3. We are the Minnesota Vikings, and we're 0-2. Haven't been in this spot in a while, but we're 0-2. Lost some tough games, and we got a tough game tonight against K-Mac. Do apologize to the league for holding up the advance. I have not been on my shit. Work has been kicking my ass, and hopefully it does not transition to getting my ass kicked here. Been playing very worse than subpar. I don't know. I can't find a word for under subpar, but let's see what we can do here, man. Hopefully, we get some pressure. Just looking at here. Yeah. Hopefully we get some pressure. Kirk's been struggling with turnovers in our passing game. You gotta be able to have both. K-Mac is a well-known player and won the Super Bowl twice back-to-back last cycle. So, even with the Detroit Lions, got them 2-0 and got them rocking right now. So, right now, waiting on the invite. Hopefully, we can make some noise, man. Shake up the world. Get us rolling, or it's going to be a tough first season for us. And we may have to change our direction with our personnel. So, we'll see what's going on, and we'll send an invite shortly.
By Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
All right, well, we didn't give up a kick return. That's a good goal right there. Not to give up kick returns. How about that? Not to give up kick returns. That's going to be the goal. Not sure.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And
he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
2nd and 7. Here's Gone. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, good 3 and out.
Possession they were looking for.
Good 3 and out.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
I see the punch. I saw that punch.
Powering his way forward, a gain of 6. The Vikings had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here's Cook again. Able to slither
should at least got a 1st down.
Follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing rig. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Nickel again.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
You can bring safety, man. That's fine. I got it. It's on us. Cool, I take it. Neutral. Ooh, neutral. I ain't never seen that one before. Neutral zone? Alright. Neutral zone. Okay.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Cook.
I wanted to cut that. That's fine.
Maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, shit.
Again, it's Cook. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Cousins.
Yo.
Back at the 11-yard line. There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched.
Wow.
You just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right
I
here?
see
The
it.
difference between letting them score a touchdown
That's a crazy
versus holding
setup.
to a field goal,
To get that,
absolutely
I ain't
huge
have
with the play
time,
you just
bro.
made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Okay, that's something to look into.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. The kick by Joseph.
Not what I want, but I take it.
And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won at 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in
Nice
store.
special team. Okay, thank you.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game.
Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Can you get off of him?
By Lewis Seen. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the
Gotta
football
score
a
at
little
least
faster.
once.
People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
5 yards remain on second down.
That's still nickel though.
They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 34. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Yeah,
Looking for Thielen,
the tight end open.
intercepted.
The tight end was
And
open.
the Lions are going to
Bad
take
throw.
over once again.
I knew he was gonna play flag, bro.
7-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence.
That's all I've been doing
Last
is
week
making
was a
bad
disaster.
reads.
5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback
Bad
like this
reads,
before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility
You knew it was flat.
and try and get him settled.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Amon-Ra St. Brown set a Lions rookie record with 912 receiving yards, and over 60% of those came in the final 6 games of the season. He got better and better as the campaign rolled on. And when they went to him like he was their top receiver, he produced like it as well. And he certainly earned that spot here in his 2nd year, and he gets a first down for Detroit.
This is a
They'll wind up
close.
getting
You add him
on the
on.
play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down, Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
On the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down.
Oh, that's not a first.
The 30-yard line. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. Complete to right. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
Hey, we get a sack, Phillips.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Off-play action. Here's Goff.
Can I go? I want you to go get it. Go gadget arms.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion.
I think we'll go for it here.
One area of their game plan.
Call that kind of
they've
play there.
executed to
Yeah,
perfection.
we'll go there.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Your safety was supposed to get
Extra
over
point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Safety was supposed to get over there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to
Let's hold him to it. You better get beat the 4. Yeah.
For the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Cousins.
No, don't.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Keep on nickel. I mean,
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
that's fine.
Again, it's Cook. A little juke. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jalen Rager, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Let's not give up a kick return.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
I thank you for that.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles.
Who give me those?
Now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man.
Look at the air on him.
That he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Let's be smart and just let's get hit in the face.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook.
To
Just get
about
hit in
the
the face.
26 here.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Now Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
and the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook.
Oh, give me more.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Derek Barnes in on the stop.
Barnes on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
It probably didn't give me a switch. I doubt that it did.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing his Cousins.
Oh, good catch, boy.
In the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
All right, good return. Get a stop. I appreciate it.
No
Thank you, sir.
Here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember,
come on, get
they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone.
Hey.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far.
You going for it? Didn't you go for it already? That was 4th and 1. That's fine.
Down now, but he's 4th down now, but not got another turnover on his ledger.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Yes, my man.
He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson.
I knew it was levels.
Gets us to the other side of midfield
Gonna get my
across the
shit straight.
45
That's all good.
before going out. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script.
That's your
From
coach
4th
call.
down to
Yeah.
1st. There's Goff. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. This offense continues to shoot
He played
themselves
solid,
in the
bro. He
foot. And
stepped
here,
up in
another
the
sack.
pocket, bro.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have the stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Throwing on 3rd, gone.
And that's who I wanted to be. That's who I wanted to be. I wanted to be him because I could take the little tight end.
That freed him enough to get the
Good
first before
throw.
his tackle. A big play there for for Detroit. And even 40 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the...
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Just be where I wanted to be.
DeAndre Swift, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Just be where I wanted to be,
Extra point
man.
by
Just play the tight
Simon,
end
up and
better.
good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone.
That's a terrible return. Gotcha.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Terrible return.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Now be smart. Be smart. I'm wasting time doing this, but it's okay.
Now Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, come on. The throw was back.
Incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Cousins. It's caught.
Get off him. Come on, get sticks. Get to the sticks.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Vikings send out their punter. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
Should
trust
stay
their
deep.
guys in this
Knew it was vertical.
situation
Yeah, I
if
know
they
what
decide
it
to
was.
take a
Should
shot.
stay deep.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Should just stay deep.
On first down, gone.
Oh, can I get up? Can I?
He lost the football, but I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to air
Oh, you can pick that off.
And he bats it away.
Solid quarter.
Down
Solid
and
quarter.
complete.
Solid quarter.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on
Solid
time.
quarter.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage,
If we gonna call
they'll
it
be
down,
licensed to take some
why
shots
can I not run?
downfield.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Look like a blitz to me. Put a man down. Okay. It's too high.
Cousins from the gun on third.
Hey, good throw.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
On second down, it's Cook again. Ooh, the juke. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here.
This pressure, bro.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking it about the 16. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Oh, come on, you both.
So to speak, because everyone has something assigned to. How did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
That's
Try to get back some of those
open,
plays,
right?
as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Knock it down.
The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
I wanted to
They're
knock
able to
that in.
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
Isn't that a fumble?
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Isn't that a fumble?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football to double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
Oh, I was there. Damn it, I was there.
Terrific job there to keep him out.
I was there.
And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Should have
So
swapped.
much about offense is what you call hidden yards.
Should have swapped. Should have swapped.
They catch it,
Should have swapped.
and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Should have swapped.
They did a really nice
Fuck,
job
I
there
was
of
there.
limiting
I know
that
what
and
they
keeping them from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
That's good. No, you didn't do nothing. What the fuck? You did nothing.
They'll try it now with Swift.
The defense didn't do nothing. Oh my
Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his
So you
second
suck at
touchdown of the
A-slot.
game and 5th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
That sucks at A-slot. It's good to know now. You did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Now, points certainly not at a premium here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions.
Quarterback can't throw in the pressure, man.
So that a real
Slowly
wrench
what that
thrown in
is.
now for this offense.
Wide
They're trying to
open,
make a game
and
of
how
this in the
bad the
3rd
throw is.
quarter, but that is not going to help.
Damn.
Yeah, partner,
I
probably
guess
should
we
use a
I gotta say
different
that earlier
tool on
then.
that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game
Yeah,
instead of being in a position to win.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Lions 28, Vikings 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Martin, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Cousins. Rager catches it left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy is covering you. He's usually pretty good too, so the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Back to the ground, Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On third down, Cousins. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
No,
There, but that's going to
pass.
wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Need to
And
stop.
it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond
I haven't got
not
one.
to bring it in. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense.
I don't want to hear
But
no
when they have a
line,
chance
but
to
he
run
did.
it, they'll do that a little bit more.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Goff on first down.
What's going on?
That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield.
What the fuck?
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32.
What are you?
Time.
What is he doing?
When teams practice
You know
their
what
plays
that's
during the week,
They're not
hoping
controlling
it's
the
gonna
right
pay off on
motherfucker.
game day, so it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Goff. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Za'Darius.
Can I get a block?
Dropping for a 6-yard loss.
I would like to get a block.
Down.
Nope, can't get a block.
Seibert able to knock this one through. and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. 132 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Run the ball, yeah, you can bring that down.
They run it again with Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spot it at the 49. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith.
Oh, the dive tackle.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up second and 8 at the Lions 20-yard line.
You can do it. You can do it, buddy.
Throwing on second and 8. Cousins.
Hey!
Touchdown.
Gotta get it too. Got this. Gotta get this. Gotta get this. Gotta get this, bro. Gotta get this.
Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2.
Gotta get this. Gotta get
Part one
this.
of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they
gotta
can't
get
hang their
this.
head right here. They've still got a
You
chance to
gotta
come
get
out with
this.
the lead if they make a play.
Fuck. I should have called something else. I like it, though. I like it, though. Fuck.
Cousins will try and throw.
Yep, I knew it. He took too long to go. He took too long to go. So ass throwing that bitch.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good
So the
defense.
ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
So
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
yeah, only way you can win, get a stop.
Back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Oh fuck. Offensive line is already set. Oh shit. Gotta get stopped.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here.
Yeah, I like it. I like the hustle, young fellas.
Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, What do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Gotta play the run, though.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Second and 8.
Here's Gone.
Knock it down! No! Bitch ass motherfucker. Stay catching everything.
Hawkinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Should have just
Chuckling myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Put these GGs in the chat.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Detroit, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
All right, well, another L for us. Fucking 0-3, man. It was a close game. Could have done better. Yeah, could have had a better output for us. Could have been up 10-0 in the first quarter, but we threw that pick. Knew what the play was. Decent, take care of the ball, but we need to produce more. Yeah, I think that's how I lost the game. Just send convert on 4th down. Extra opportunities. We did terrible on 2-point conversions. Scored every time in the red zone, so that's a good look. Had the ball most of the game, which I think was a strength for us, but couldn't get off the field. Let him converting 4th down 4 times or 3 times. That's really what it comes from. And each time was a big play. Decent game from Cousins, 183 for his 308. But 2 picks. Dalvin did his thing, 26-147, man. He kept giving me the run. That's why I took Brown. A lot of his catches was Hawkinson, was just fucking leapfrogging over motherfuckers. So you gotta play that better with the tight ends going forward. We didn't give up a sack, so I think we did it. I think we did. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that was a crazy blitz he had set up on that situation. Solid in the kicking game. Just wish I had more just opportunities. That's not the end score. I haven't been fucking up with the end score. That doesn't add. Was that the end score? I thought it was down 5 or 2, something like that. Anyway, yeah, man, just couldn't get off the field 3rd quarter. But they gave us a safety. Let's see what that shit. So we 0-3. Tough game next week, man. We'll see where we get to week 8. Are we gonna be buyers or sellers? Right now, being 0-3, we could probably gonna be a seller. Probably gonna sell some pieces, put some youth in. 2 close games that we lost in the division, down to 1 possession. Couldn't score on one and couldn't get a stop on the other. So we'll see how next week go, man. The CEO, appreciate y'all staying tuned, man. I'll see y'all next time.